The untold reality of Selena Gomez's revival era was that her peak. Imagine a world where one of pop's most cherished stars admits she will never look the way she did in her prime again. That's exactly what Selena Gomez said. At the height of her revival era in 2015-16, the bold red carpets, chart-topping hits like Good For You and Hands to Myself, the Vogue covers, she seemed untouchable. But behind the shine, something cracked. Today on Celeb Juices we'll dive into why the revival era is widely regarded as Selena's peak, and ask the burning question, is she chasing it now, or has she finally moved on? Stay with us, you'll want to comment by the end whether you believe that era was her best or the start of something more. Pre-revival. The build-up. From her early Disney days on Wizards of Waverly Place to the band era with Selena Gomez and The Scene, Selena was adorable, talented, but many critics felt she lacked the edge of peers like Miley Cyrus or Demi Lovato. She released albums in 2009-11, but reviewers pointed out the lack of vocal depth and personal identity. Enter the 2013 solo album Stars Dance, a pivotal moment. She shed the band, but still seemed torn, caught between post-Disney Sultry and Good Girl Next Door. The lyrics of Hands to Myself, Can't Keep My Hands to Myself illustrate the tension of desire versus restraint. But the critics already asked, can she stand alone as an artist? At the end of this chapter, we tease why the next era would flip the narrative and temporarily silence the skeptics. Revival era. Peak Selena. This is where the story gets juicy. In 2015, Selena dropped Revival with lead single Good For You. The lyrics, I just wanna look good for you, leave this dress a mess on the floor and still look good for you. That line marked the shift, from cute Disney star, to confident woman owning her image and sound. In interviews she said the song represents the confidence that I truly have inside of me. Her red carpet presence, front row fashion show spots, Vogue covers, and the slick aesthetic all aligned. The Hands to Myself video and performance were minimalistic yet bold, her vocals front and center. Fan reaction, massive. The hashtag, Revival Era, became shorthand for her most desirable version. But here's the twist. Behind the glam was a war with identity, health, and pressure. We'll dig into that in Chapter 3. The cracks behind the shine. Even at her prime, Selena's inner world was unraveling. The image of perfection, gloss, fashion, dominance, masked major struggles, battling lupus, rehab stints, the lingering shadow of her relationship with Justin Bieber and the complex, Gulina, narrative, her and Justin, that many believe stalled her growth. Despite the success of Good For You and Hands to Myself, the subject matter of those songs reveal deeper themes. Hands to Myself taps into obsession, consumption, addiction, metaphorical gin and juice, and being unable to let go. Musicology blog. Fashion-wise, academia praised her style pivot from bubblegum to adult, but fans started noticing the throwbacks, the captions like, I will never look like this again. The post-revival era sees Selena posting photos of 2015 while whispering regret. Do you think Selena was really happier in that 2015 version of herself, or was she hiding more pain than we saw? Comment below. And then comes the aftermath. How do you follow your own peak? Post-revival. Reinvention or regression. After the revival era, Selena shifted focus, launching her beauty brand, acting projects, reducing her public music output compared with her peers. She promised a new chapter, but many fans felt she was chasing her own past. Look at her social media post, a 2023 beach photo from 10 years ago with caption, Today I realized I will never look like this again. That signals more than nostalgia. It suggests grief for a self lost. Team, Selena moved on. Or Team, Selena stuck in the past. Which side are you on? Let us know. Industry peers like Miley and Demi went wild and chaotic and emerged differently. Selena's path was quieter but more introspective. The question, is she embracing the next chapter or still living in the echo of revival? We then move into the big question. The big question, was revival her peak? Let's analyze the evidence. Musically, Revival gave her top 5 single with Good For You according to Shetty blog. Stylistically, she was front row fashion, razor-sharp brand identity. Emotionally, despite inner turmoil, she delivered her most coherent era. Since then, the output is scattered, the persona more relaxed, but the cultural pressure remains. Some fans accuse her of self-sabotage via social posts in quotes, "younger and hotter than me," and pointed comparisons to newer stars and peers. Does that show she regrets the past, or just processes it publicly? Which song after Revival do you think proves she's grown? Let me know below. Then, we wrap up. Here's the closing kicker. If Revival was Selena's prime, it was powerful, but possibly too polished. Maybe she peaked physically, musically, and stylistically all at once, which means the next phase would necessarily be different, quieter, sadder, harder. If she's chasing it now, the real story becomes not about recapturing the peak, but redefining what prime means. The final note. While fans long for 2015, maybe Selena is already building a new narrative. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't click away just yet. Check out our video next on the rumored secret message in Selena's latest album. You'll find the link right here. Thanks for watching Celeb Juices. See you in the next one.